Hello, everyone. Welcome to the season premiere of Michael's Corner. And this is my very first time that I am interviewing someone on Instagram live. So, um, so the wrestler who I'm going to interview is none other than my good friend of mine's, Jay Savage. So I cannot wait until I interview Jay Savage. So I'm going to invite him. I'm pretty excited, everyone. I never done this before, so there he is.
What's going on, Michael? How are you?
I am doing good. How are you?
I'm fantastic, man. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a great honor to interview you because I wanted to interview you for so long.
Funny story, actually. Today is
Mm-hmm.
the 4-year anniversary from the time that we came to our very first Minnesota show. Today.
Really?
Yep, it showed up on my Facebook memories today.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow. And you still haven't changed.
Not one bit, huh?
So basically, I got some questions that I wrote down. So if you see me looking over, that I have my notebook sitting right on my couch.
All right.
So let's get started, okay? So my first question to you is, how did you get your start in the wrestling business?
Yeah. So I found out about a wrestling school here locally. Gosh, it was in December of 2015, I believe. So it'll be
Mm-hmm.
almost 5 years. About 4.5 years ago, I started training. And
Mm-hmm.
I just saw that on Facebook they had sponsored ads that there was a school locally, and I had gotten a new
Mm-hmm.
sales job and started being financially able to pay for the school. So I joined the school, started training. I was going about 3-4 days a week, and then finally started
Mm-hmm.
getting into it. So
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you're passionate about something because when you're passionate about something, you gotta go for it, you
of
know.
course.
So my next question to you, can you explain to not just only me, but to the people out there that don't know, explain to me what is the KCXW wrestling school is all about?
Yeah. So KCXW is our local wrestling promotion, but the wrestling school is the Extreme Wrestling Center, which is XWC. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so basically, it kind of sums it up very easily. Safety, discipline, and respect is kind of what they've built their school around. So that's kind of what they stand for, both in the ring and out of it. So they kind of help
Mm-hmm.
shape people as fantastic performers, technical wrestlers, but also fantastic people,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of who you are in the wrestling world will
Mm-hmm.
translate to who you are as a person outside of it. So they've got
Mm-hmm.
7 days a week training. You can train, again, 7 days a week for the same price. It doesn't cost you any more or less to go every single day. And right
Mm-hmm.
now, things are a little bit funny with COVID and everything that's going on.
Yeah,
Things are a little bit limited.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The school is still open and students can still start and students are still training, but
Mm-hmm.
classes are limited. You have to RSVP, and of course,
Mm-hmm.
working around mask mandates and things like that. So
Yeah.
things are different right now, but safety, discipline, and respect. That's how I would sum up XWC.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Yeah, this COVID thing is really taking effect on everybody.
Yeah,
And, so I'm glad they're taking safety precautions and max mandates, and whatnot. That's
absolutely.
really, really important. So my next question to you, I hear that you are into comic books.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to tell me what made you want to become a fan of comic books?
I was a fan of comic books long before wrestling was even a thing. I just, I think just, and that the thing, I think the same thing that attracts me to comics is the same thing that ultimately got me into wrestling. The concept of people who are larger than life, who go through adversities that we can relate to as people and as humans, but come out on top. They stay strong, they persevere, and they always make the right decision. I think that concept, it really resonates with me. I like the idea of a good example. Growing up, I didn't have exactly the best examples around me. So I had to look for outside sources of good examples of good people, and comic books and the good guy wrestlers. They kind of helped keep me going, you know?
That's good. That's good. That's good that you're staying busy, you know, because, you know, when you're not wrestling, you gotta stay busy, you know, and whatnot. So, my next question to you is this. Who was your toughest opponent that you ever faced in the ring?
That is a very, very good question. I don't know if I can sum it up with just one. So I'll pick two guys, okay? And there's a reason for each one. I will say Cornelius Weaverstone, possibly my toughest because I've had the toughest matches with him. He was in the first ever ladder match against me in KCXW. So I've had great memories with him as an opponent, but I would say my greatest rival, my biggest opponent, my hardest fought, the biggest thorn in my side has easily been Juno Granger. I've had the most matches consecutively with him. We traded the Metro Championship, this Metro Championship here. We traded this back and forth a couple times. He kept finding a way to find himself across the ring from me again. And we had, an I Quit match. We had a casket match. We've had just numerous amount of hard-fought matches. So Juno Granger, easily my greatest rival ever, but Cornelius Weaverstone right there just underneath him.
Yeah. Oh, my God. And thanks for mentioning about Cornelius Weaverstone, because I've been wanting to interview him for the longest. So I have got to get him. I gotta get him on Michael's corner because I want to hear his story and whatnot, and his story on how he got into the biz. Because
he's got a great story.
I got so much respect for not only you but him as well. You know, because I like the work that he does. You know.
Oh, he is just an insane talent. He has so much talent, it's ridiculous. The man is a born athlete. He was a football player before a wrestler, and I won't go into too much because that's his story to tell. But he's a fantastic athlete, but he's also a fantastic person. Just as much as I enjoy being on the other side of the ring from him, I enjoy being friends with him. He's probably one of the only wrestlers who, just as much as I love hitting him in his face, I love hanging out with him and going on road trips with him, and it's great, you know. True friends can have the biggest of fights, but they always come back from it.
Okay. Speaking of friends, because that leads me to my next question.
Okay.
Now, we all heard about, Leo D and his retirement speech and whatnot. Can you explain to me, how did you felt when you heard about his retirement?
It was very, very hard to see happen. I have mixed emotions on it. And I say mixed for a specific reason, because the reason why, the brain injuries, the concussions, I was happy that he had made the decision to step away before it got worse. I was happy that he had the wherewithal about the situation to make the mature decision to step away for his health, for his livelihood, and for the rest of his life. Now, Leo and I are in a little bit different positions in life, where I'm married, I have 2 children, and from my perspective, I would have easily made the same decision. I personally would not put my life and health on the line if it meant not coming home to my family, because wrestling, as much as I love and enjoy it, is not important enough for me to risk life and limb to not come home to my family. So I was happy that he made the mature decision to step away from the ring for his health. I was sad to see that because, again, we are in different positions. I have a wife and family to think about. He doesn't. This is all he wanted. He works so much harder than most anyone I know. He's a gifted athlete. He was a cheerleader before he was a wrestler. In the ring, I don't know if there's anyone that can hold up to him when it comes to athleticism and telling a story. So I was sad to see what he deemed as his only purpose in life go away. But I was happy that he had the wherewithal and made the mature decision to do that.
Yeah. And can I tell you how I felt when I heard that he was retiring?
Please do.
Me as a fan, I felt so emotionally distraught. I was very, very distraught. And I actually cried a little bit because here's this guy who has so much potential.
Right.
So much potential in the wrestling business. He was on higher ups, you know.
Right.
I was even telling some of the wrestling promoters in Minnesota, you gotta book him and whatnot. And I've been begging and pleading with wrestling promoters in Minnesota to book this guy, you know.
Right.
But unfortunately, when I heard about it, I was shocked. I was distraught, and I was in tears, you know.
Right. Now, the good news is I don't know where he's at as far as being back in in-ring competition. I do know he's begun training again, and he's been going to the doctor, and he's been getting more tests and attempting to get cleared. I don't know where that stands, but he has been back at the wrestling center, and he has been training again. So there's hope out there, but he's taking it smart. So
that's good. That's good. Yep. And actually, that's another person who I want to interview, get on Michael's Corner too, is Leo D, because
that'd be a good one.
He's one of my good friends and whatnot. So I will definitely get him on here. Now, I got some more questions to ask you that I didn't write down.
Okay.
So,
shooting off the top now.
You're in video games, right?
Yeah, so I'm not so much personally, but my son is very big into video games. So I try to be into video games for him and kind of be involved in what he's involved in and what he likes. He's huge into Fortnite, huge Fortnite fan. And then I've been streaming my buddy Whack Daniels. He streams on Twitch. So I've been joining his Twitch streams, and we've been playing a little bit of video games together. So that's been fun.
Yeah, and speaking of video games, you and I think it was maybe 2-3 years ago. Oh yes, I'm bringing this up. We play on WWE 2K.
I think it was 18, right?
I think it was 18.
Yeah.
And and we faced I forgot who we wrestled, but it was a good match.
Man, that was phenomenal.
We gotta tell everyone. What was your reaction for me kicking out of every finishing move, every single time, you know, you beat me up in the video game?
Michael, I was blown away at your ability to kick out. We hit so many finishers in that match. It was insane.
Oh, that was insane. And, you know, if we had to do it again, you know, oh, my God.
You're going to have some free time because that match is going on forever.
That match was going on forever. I just wish that your wife would have seen that.
Oh, man. She would have been
Mm-hmm.
talking so much crap to me. She's like, I thought you were good at this game, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, we had fun, you know, and
Oh, yeah.
if we happen to do this again, you know, I think the tables will be reversed.
Well, did you see
I'm
the
going
new
to do it.
WWE game they're coming out with instead of 2K21? They're coming out with that new one with like the kind of cartoony type graphics.
Yes, I did, and I'm gonna be real honest with you. I got mixed feelings about that game.
Yeah.
I don't know because I'm not into, you know, I used to be into it when I was younger,
Hmm.
but now, as I got older, you know, then I'm more into, you know, the digital stuff, you know, like
Okay.
you know, the graphics, you know.
Right. Of
But
course.
I heard that the graphics on WWE 2K Battlegrounds is awesome though.
Yeah. It looks like
So,
it'll be fun. Hopefully they'll have some sort of demo or something you can try out and then decide if you want to
hmm
get the game. Because I'm kind of weary. I actually haven't bought a WWE game since 2K18, actually.
okay.
So that was the last one I bought, of course, for the John Cena Collector's Edition.
Oh
So,
my God! You know something? Okay, I'm sorry I cut you there. Um, Carol, you know Carol Castle, right? You
yes, of
know
course.
the okay. Carol Council wanted me to ask you this. How the hell did you become a John Cena fan or gimmick or whatever?
Yeah, yeah. Well, here's the thing, Michael. It kind of goes back to what I was talking about, where I like superheroes and the good guy wrestlers because of the larger than life personas, right? So I like those
Yeah.
people that are just good for the sake of being good. So I'm a big Superman fan
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
he's an unrealistic example that you can only create in fiction because no one is truly
Yeah.
that good. Well, John Cena
Mm-hmm.
proved that a real human being could be that unrealistically good. And he's a great
Uh-huh.
example for kids. He's a great example for grown men. The problem is
Mm-hmm.
humans are inherently negative. So he's not going to appeal
Yeah.
to the masses, but what he is and what he does, unbudging, is it's a great example, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great person. And I when I was growing up in 2003 and 2004, 2005, I was very into hip hop. I thought I was
Mm-hmm.
also a part of the chain gang. And then
Oh,
I just kind of grew
yeah.
up with that, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
as he grew up, I grew up, and he. So it kind of goes back to a Workaholics quote. There's a funny quote from the show Workaholics where Blake says, "I was raised by a single mother and Stone Cold Steve
Mm-hmm.
Austin via television."
Yeah.
Well, if you flip
Yeah.
that quote and you switch out Stone Cold with John Cena, I was raised by a
Mm-hmm.
single mother and John Cena via
Mm-hmm.
television. That kind of
Yeah.
explains it, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You and your and you know and I I used to message you back and forth. I was like, you and your John Cena fan, you know.
So
I
much,
seen
yeah.
your gift. I seen your gift photos and whatnot of John Cena.
Yes. And you don't hesitate to tag Kurt either. Kurt Gannon.
Yeah. Oh,
That's awesome.
speaking. Yeah. Yeah. I actually gotta, you know, I gotta get him back on Michael's corner too,
Real.
because
That's funny.
it's been since 2016 since I last interviewed him. So yeah. So my next question to you is this. Um so when you're not wrestling, okay,
Yeah.
what do you do on your free time, you know?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
your
So,
spare time?
aside from this Instagram, I have another Instagram page. It's KC Chase Hunter. We create
Okay.
internet content with my family. So we do unboxing videos. I do comic book videos. I do cosplay with my
hmm
Spider-Man costumes.
Okay.
So we do a lot of that. We've also delved into TikTok, which is KChase III. Speaking of, this is a good transition here.
Oh,
Here, good transition. Here,
oh,
put this in and say hi to him. So this is Clark.
Hi.
This is my oldest son.
hi.
He just turned 6. And
Oh,
Oh, as you can see, he's got his John Cena shirt inside out and backwards. So just like his dad.
Yeah.
Tell him a little bit about what we do on our KC Chase Hunter page. What do we do with our videos?
Well, we open up packages sometimes, but sometimes we just want to hang out with our fans.
Yeah, we go live and talk to our fans, and we, communicate with them, and they send us packages, and we unbox those. And what's your favorite Spider-Man costume that we use?
The Miles one.
You like the Miles? He's got a Miles Morales costume that he likes to wear.
Okay.
So we started doing that on TikTok a little bit.
And The Rock.
Yes, you have the Rock shorts. Okay.
I'm just gonna make this.
All right. I think he made his appearance. He's good now.
Yeah.
Not inside out.
So yeah, we just create internet content, entertain people. Clark will actually stream on YouTube. He streams video games and Fortnite. He streams the new Avengers beta. So yeah, just family content we make for your viewing pleasure.
That's good. So okay. So
Just here, Clark.
So the next question I'm going to ask you is a little bit personal, but I don't care.
Getting juicy.
Yeah. Well, not that. Oh.
There we go.
Oh, let me see that shirt.
And now the dog also wants to be in there. What's up, Vin?
Oh.
It's a family affair now.
Family affair. That's
awesome.
That's wonderful. You got a wonderful family, by the way.
Thank you. They are my main focus most of the time. So they're awesome.
Yeah. Beautiful family. So so you do have a job, right?
Yes, I do. Yes.
So where do you work at, may I ask?
Well, what's awesome is now I've gotten the opportunity to work from home, which is cool. I actually work for a pre-made meal company called Flex Pro Meals. So I do sales and customer service for them, and I work from home. I take customer service calls. I call people to make sales, and I take like customer service tickets and things like that. So it's been a real blessing. I've been working from home for about 2 months now.
That's good. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell people that don't know. I actually work at a grocery store. I don't know if I told you this or not. I work at a grocery store called Lunds and Barley's, and that is located in Golden Valley, Minnesota. And I've been there for almost 15 years.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yep, I'm a courtesy clerk there. So
that's fantastic. Wow, 15 years is a long time to be in one spot. That's awesome of you. A lot of times you don't see a lot of people stick with one thing so long. That says a lot about you, Michael. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just that I just gotta do what I gotta do to, keep up with the bills and whatnot. So I'll be able to, do interviews like this we're doing now and whatnot. So my next question to you is this. I don't want to take too much of your time, but
you're fine.
If it were up to you, who do you like to face in the ring once this pandemic calms down a little bit?
That's a good question.
Who do you want to face?
I got 3 people that I would really like to face. I would really like to face Hollis Giroux. Hollis Giroux is a fantastic athlete. He's a fantastic person. I've only learned things from him, but from time to time, he's proven to be a pretty big scumbag. So as much as we disagree on everything, I think we can agree on the fact that we'd both be great competition and we put on a great match. I would love to face the Marksman, because the Marksman is the Marksman's just a fantastic athlete and specimen. There's not a whole lot to it. If you were to put Marksman in a wet paper bag and you said, use your personality to get out, he'd be stuck for life. But if you put the Marksman in, what is it? What is that Jean-Claude Van Damme movie with the, he puts the glass on his fists and, long story short, he can't. He doesn't have personality to save his life, but the man is a fantastic athlete, okay? Bloodsport is what I'm thinking of. You put the Marksman in Bloodsport, and that man is going to be the victor. But you put him in a wet paper bag and tell him to get out with his personality, he's not going to be able to cut a promo to save his life. But just for pure athleticism reasons, I would absolutely love to be on the other side of the ring of him. He's also a two-time Kansas City champion, so I want to be, as Metro champion and the greatest Metro champion in history, I want to be able to come out on top against the Marksman. Now, Hollis Giroux, the Marksman, just for pure athleticism and a great match. However, for size, David versus Goliath, I would love to fight Ryan the Infinite Gingell, because that man is a giant beast. He's a Terminator, and I did beat him to win the Metro Championship initially, but it was in a Royal Rumble scenario. It was in a Battle Royal. I outsmarted him. I would like to go toe-for-toe, strength-for-strength, and show off a little bit more of my abilities, my brawn to match my brain.
Yeah. Okay. And you know what? You know who I also would like to see you face if ever getting the opportunity?
Who's that?
I would love for you to face Eric Lockhart. Eric Lockhart or Andrew Lockhart.
Okay.
Now, right now,
Can you give him his
I think, because Eric and Andrew, they are both great wrestlers, you know. I mean, the best wrestlers I ever seen, you know.
Okay.
I don't know where they're at right now. I believe they are in Florida. So I would love to see you face either Eric or Andrew Lockhart.
That'd be great. And I'm looking for a reason to go to Florida, so that'd be awesome.
Yeah. And another opponent who I would love to see you face, I don't know if you heard of him or not, but Moses Mayhem. Now, he's a big dude.
Okay.
And he can wrestle too, you know. And he's also one of my good friends too, you know.
Okay.
So I would love to see you face, you know, him as well. Because, you know, you do got that wrestling spirit, you know. You're ready to fight.
I'm ready to fight. Yeah, here you go. Ready to fight. There you go.
Yeah, I was going to go in my other room, you know, and get that shirt. Because I remember, I think it was 2-3 years ago, you did a contest on, you know, on Twitter. I forgot what it was, and I won that contest. So I got your very first wrestling shirt, as well as that KCXW DVD.
Yes, and I had Donovan Dijak on there. Donovan Dijak versus the Marksman. That was a great match on that DVD as well.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to watch that tonight or tomorrow or something, you know. Because I still got that DVD, you know. It's still in great condition.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
And, you know, I was going to wear your very first wrestling shirt, but I didn't. You know me, I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to go in there and grab that shirt. But I was intending on wearing it, but I just had to wear blue because blue's my favorite color.
Sorry, I'm messing with Clark here.
It's okay.
He's got birthday money that he's excited about. He wants to tell the whole entire world.
Oh, yeah.
His birthday was like, I don't know, what's today, the 18th or 19th? His birthday was on the 8th either way, so it was about 10 days ago or so.
Yeah, because I know today's the 20th. So.
Okay. Oh, man, I'm way off.
Yeah, you are way off, my friend.
He's good, though.
So, all right. Well, Well, I think that's all the questions I can come up with. I'm
Hey, no problem.
so now before I let you go, where can people follow you on social media?
Yeah. So right here on JEHarrisIII, that's
Mm-hmm.
mostly wrestling content, mostly personal content, more of a personal blog type account. But we also have Casey Chase Hunter, which is KCHASE_Hunter. That's where we do our family
Mm-hmm.
content, our more entertaining content. We will put our Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
costumes on, do a little bit of cosplay. We unbox
Mm-hmm.
things. It's just family fun content that's good for all ages. So JE Savage III or K Chase Hunter, K Chase _Hunter. Got to be technical so they can type it in right. But on YouTube, we are K Chase Family. So
Mm-hmm.
we got a lot of time. And before we go, Clark has been saying, "Show him Peter, show him Peter, show him Peter." So I got to show you my 6-month
Mm-hmm.
old who just woke up because Clark swears he also has to get attention because a good big brother gives his little
Mm-hmm.
brother some shine, I guess. So there's a little
Oh
guy.
my goodness.
Say hi,
What a
dude.
handsome baby. What a
he
handsome baby.
and he's just obsessed with my hat. He likes my hat for some reason. He likes to get the hat, so he's just staring at that. But he's a
Yeah.
great kid, man. I've been blessed with 2 beautiful kids. They've both been pretty easy, mild mannered. They don't get too crazy or fussy. As you can see, he's been awake
Mm-hmm.
from his nap for about the past 10 minutes or so, and he's just been relaxing. So
Oh
I've been
my God.
very blessed with
Yeah.
a couple of cool,
You are
chill babies.
very
So
you are very blessed to have a beautiful family, you know?
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you one more thing. Um, anytime you want to be on Michael's Corner, if something comes up, once the coronavirus pandemic dies down,
Of course.
if you want to be on Michael's Corner, if one of the wrestlers, ticks you off or whatnot, just let me know and we'll do this again. Cause
Absolutely.
because this is my first time that I ever did Michael's Corner on Instagram.
Well, I love
Live.
it, Michael, because you're really adapting to the situation we're in with, a lack of
Mm-hmm.
wrestling shows, maybe the lack of ability to get with
Yeah.
others in person. Using technology to continue to make content for your Michael's Corner, your YouTube page on
Mm-hmm.
Michael's Corner, your
Yeah.
Instagram page, create more content for that. It's awesome. It's a smart way to
Mm-hmm.
adapt for you. And I'm excited to be a part of the first time you doing it, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, and you're the first person. You're the first guy. We became very good friends.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't. Not only you're my wrestling fan, but I feel that we're really good friends, and
Absolutely.
I love one messaging you and let you know how things go here and whatnot. So you are welcome to join my Will Talk Show anytime.
I appreciate that,
So,
Michael. I appreciate you even thinking of me to ask because I love it when you message
mhm,
me. I love catching up with you and keeping in touch. You're such an awesome
mhm,
person, man. You always have such positive things to say with your tips of the
yeah,
day and everything. I love it. I love you, and
mhm.
I'm happy to be a part of the show, man. Thank you so much.
Thank You're very welcome. Now you have a good night and show those kids some love for me,
Oh,
okay?
yeah. Clark is chomping at the bit right now to play some PlayStation, so I think I'm going to have a
All
busy
right,
night ahead of me. But
all
yeah,
right.
thank you again, man. I can't stress it enough. I'm very appreciative that you had me on.
Well, you take care, okay? Okay, Jay Savage.
Yeah, thank you, Michael. Have a good night. I'm
Yeah,
gonna sign off now. All right.
Bye.
You say
yeah.
bye.
Bye.
He said Shark Boy for life. You like that? Dream, 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 dream. All right, Michael. Have a good night.
Yeah, bye. So that was really wonderful interviewing Jay Savage. What a great human being. Um, so, um, so to end this interview, you guys can follow me on Facebook at Michael Mo. you can subscribe to my YouTube channel called Michael's Wrestling Channel. And after you hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit that bell notification button so that you can be notified every time I post a new video on YouTube. So, okay, well, does it for this episode of Michael's Corner. Take care, you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.